Hello artists, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to make 2-point perspective boxes. Step number 1, draw a vanishing point. I go ahead and draw a horizon line first and then put my vanishing point, just a dot in the middle, and label it VP for vanishing point. Step number 2, draw a rectangle. This can be any size rectangle above or below that vanishing point. I have mine in the upper right hand corner, but you can put yours anywhere. Step number 3, connect the corners of your box to the vanishing point using a ruler. Make sure to connect the corners that are closest to the vanishing point. So for example, I have my top left, my bottom left, and my bottom right corners connect. My top right corner can't connect to the vanishing point without going through the rectangle, which I don't need. So here, notice that as I'm using the ruler, I have two fingers from my hand on the ruler at all times to keep the ruler secure from moving as I trace that straight line. Straight lines are very important when you draw from perspective. Step number 4 is a little bit tricky. It's draw parallel lines. I'm using a black marker here to outline one of my lines. You do not need to do that. I'm simply doing that so you know which line I need to make parallel. I need to make that black line on the left hand side of my rectangle parallel to my new line. I'm going to take my ruler and line it up to that line and then drag my ruler sideways. I don't want to twist my ruler. That's not a very good parallel line. That kind of looks crooked and, let's be honest, a little silly. Some people will draw a line like that and then their box doesn't look 3D. No, simply you need to put your ruler next to your line, drag it sideways so you have a perfectly parallel line, and trace from the top line to that middle one, making it parallel, stopping at the corner. The next part, you're going to also draw parallel. I'm taking my black marker one more time to outline the line that I want to make parallel. I'm going to line my ruler up just like we did before and scoot it down to match that line. Notice how I matched that first parallel line that I drew. I'm going to take my pencil along that ruler and draw a parallel line. You'll notice that the area that's parallel is a little bit smaller than on the side, but that is perfectly normal. Step number 5, erase outside your 3D shape. I'm going to take a black marker to outline my 3D shape so you know what a 3D shape I'm talking about. However, you do not have to do this. Now that I have outlined my 3D shape with a black marker, you can really see how that box looks like it's popping out into space. I'm just going to erase all the extra parts, the parts that are past the edges of that 3D shape that you don't really need. It looks almost like a trail of a comet that isn't really necessary. I hope you have enjoyed making our 3D boxes using 2-point perspective. Don't forget to hit subscribe in the lower right hand corner so that you can keep up to date on all of our fun new videos that we will be making. What will you create?